how it works, you know. So in my head, like, it never rains in Florida. And things, which I know for a fact to not be true.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man. Yeah.
But it's still kind of like ingrained in us, you know, and it's always sunny everywhere. You only ever see shots of the beaches and from Miami. You know, you don't see the real kind of the real country.
You know, Sam, it's very similar for the way that I mean, I'm not going to speak for everybody, but I think of like England, London. I've never been over there. I've been around the Caribbean and all over the United States, but I've never been across the pond. And when I think of, you know, London, England, I think of, you know, like 40 degrees cold, you know, kind of overcast, you know. I'm sure that there's beautiful sunny days, you know, you're surrounded by beautiful countries, and it's got to be amazing. But I understand what you're saying, you know, you see it on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. Getting back to the comedy, though, if you were to come to Florida, let's say next weekend, okay, and and just hypothetically speaking, you had a futon in Jay's room and a, I don't know, 30-minute stand-up gig at a local bar in, I don't know, Palm Harbor, Florida, or something like that. All expenses paid. Would you be up for that, or would you say, I'm too busy working?
Short notice, it might be difficult. Plus, filling at this point with the stand-up, filling half an hour would actually kind of be a problem.
I know.
I hate to say it, but I don't. For the live stage, I don't really have the material at the moment, which is a real kind of bummer for me.
I put you on the spot on purpose because I just wanted to, you know, people like to hear honesty. You know what I mean? And whether it's somebody that's super duper famous or somebody that's up and coming like yourself, they want to hear that honesty, and I appreciate that. You know what I mean? You blatantly said, I don't know, that's 30 minutes is kind of a long time. But, dude, going back to your YouTube videos, I look and see it. You could do, like, 2 of those short videos and easily fill 30 minutes. I bet you'd clear the room.
Yeah,
well, not clear the room, but, you know, I bet you could do it, you know. What's up, Jay?
Hey, Sam, I just wanted to say, we started this podcast, right, and we were recording it and stuff, and Kevin came in one day, and he's like, guess what? We're going 3 hours live tonight. I was like, are you out of your fucking mind? For real? We're going 3 hours live? And I wanted to choke him. I really wanted to jump across the table and just choke him. But we've been doing it ever since, and I think you can, you know, I have faith in you, man. I definitely like you.
You know what, Sam? I'm going to just stand in here right now and speak over Jay. He just wants you to come visit his futon, man.
Stop it. It'd be great to see it. It'd be great, yeah. It'd be nice to, like, it's so funny here, because I listened to a few of your episodes. And I really enjoyed the podcast.
Oh, thanks, man.
And it's kind of funny, like, when you hear someone, I don't know if you had the same thing the other way around, where you hear somebody's voice doing one thing, and then you're talking to them, and it's like, oh, wait, this is that guy I've heard.
Yeah, totally.
I've heard recorded so many times, you know?
Yeah, no, I completely understand, and that's one of the reasons I decided I wanted us to go live, is just, you know, so that we could be, like, you know, real, you know what I mean? And not just some... you know, recorded. Everybody's got a freaking podcast, man. You know what I mean? But not everybody has a 3 or 4 man crew that does it religiously every week live. So yeah, we have a lot of fun with it, dude. We've had a lot of really cool guests on the show, including yourself. And if it's okay with you, I'd like to take one of your pictures and put it on the wall of guests. Would that be cool with you?
Oh, I'd really appreciate that. That'd be really nice, yeah.
Hell yeah,
I'd
man.
love that.
Awesome. Hey, can I ask, how old of a man are you?
I'm 32 years old as of the week before last.
Oh, happy belated birthday.
Happy birthday.
All right.
Oh, thanks very much. It's St. Patrick's Day.
That's really? You were born on St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah, so I narrowly avoided the name Patrick.
That's hysterical, man. You know, I'm going to tell you a joke real quick. I actually, okay, I'm a salesman when I'm not making $1 million a week in my famous, you know, world-class radio show here. What the hell was that? Pops, are you okay? Okay, all right.
Can't breathe.
It is hot in here. So, dude, okay, I get this dude on the phone. He's like 80 years old, very similar to Pops. He reminded me of Pops, okay? Pops, if you don't know Sam, Pops is 82. He's in a wheelchair. He's got his oxygen hose in his nose. He's half blind and half deaf, but he's probably the sharpest freaking guy in the studio, okay? This guy comes to play. He doesn't come to mess around. So I get this gentleman on the phone, and he has a very, very Irish, Scottish name. I'm not talking McDonald's. I'm talking MacDonald's. You know what I mean? And yeah, so he tells me, hey, Kevin, while I've got you on the phone, do you have time for one dirty joke? And I'm like, yeah, sure, man. Okay, Mr. MacDonald, whatever, you know. And he basically tells me there's a woman who's pregnant with triplets, right? She goes to the bank. She gets shot during a robbery in the belly 3 times. And a bullet goes into each baby's kidney, right? The babies are delivered just fine. 13 years later, there's 2 girls and 1 boy. The one girl comes out of the bathroom crying. Mommy, I think I've passed a kidney stone. It hurt when I peed. So the mom looks in the toilet and there's a bullet, right? And the mom explains what happened when the girl was in the womb. Everything's fine. She said you passed a bullet. So the next day, the second daughter comes out of the bathroom crying. Mommy, it hurt when I peed. So the mommy goes into the bathroom, sees a bullet in the toilet, explains to her what happened when she was in the womb. And the daughter's fine. You just passed a bullet, right? So that very next day, the son is outside playing by the barn. And he comes running back to the house, and the mom sees him through the window. And he's screaming and crying, oh, you know, holding his crotch. And she says, what happened? Let me guess. You think you passed a kidney stone? And the little boy says, no, I was jerking off and I shot the dog. That's all I got. It wasn't even a joke, dude. But I figured, hey, I got a comedian on the phone. I'll try one.
That's a good one. I like that.
Thank you. So, Sam, so we know you're going to be out at May 5th, and you're also going to be out, what was it, June? Jesus Christ, I lost it here.
July, I think. July 13th, I think it was.
Yeah, Jaybird, there it is right there. Yeah, July 13th, Wednesday at the Comedy Cafe Theatre. Also Thursday, May 5th, up the creek. Both in London, England. Everybody, check out Sam Rae's comedy on YouTube. Just type in Sam Rae, R-A-E. Also, Sam, what's your Twitter account again?
It's at Sam Rae Comedy.
There you go. Definitely follow Sam Rae at Sam Rae Comedy on Twitter. You'll laugh your butt off. Sam, I really enjoy your comedy. I really like your short videos. I really do, dude. That's genuine. I mean, you know, we've got almost 1,000 followers on Twitter, and you know, we have people ask to be on the show, and I ask a lot of people to be on the show. But when we first started out, I saw you on Twitter, and I clicked on your stuff, and I was laughing, dude. I think it's brilliant. I think you're intelligent. You're a handsome young man at 32 years old. Your stuff is really good. People should definitely check it out. Is there anything else you want to plug, bro?
I think that's it, really. I mean, there's any other links, any other social media, there's samrae.com.
That's right. Yeah.
And that's got any kind of other blogs and things. There's little short stories on there and stuff. But if you go samrae.com/links, that's like everything. So they'll take you straight to it, all Instagram and everything like that. If there's anything else people are interested in.
There you go. And I saw your Instagram link to your Facebook, and we were actually on samrae.com before we started the show tonight. And that's where I read part of your biography about the Quakers.
That's my little made-up biography. Right?
I thought that was hilarious, dude. Well, listen, I appreciate you calling in. I don't want to keep you up all night, dude. I know it's almost 2 a.m. up there in London. And listen, anytime you want to call the show, prank call the show, send us a freaking letter, anything you want to do, man. Yeah, we're definitely all aboard, man.
That's great, man. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for calling, and I hope to keep in touch with you. Everybody, Sam Rae, what do you say, guys?
Yeah. Woo! Hey.
Right. Hey, thanks, man. We'll talk to you soon, okay?
My bloke from another mother.
All right, Sam. We'll talk to you, man. Thanks again.
See ya. Thanks. Bye.
All right, everybody. Sam Rae, how about it, man?
Cool dude, man.
I think he's hilarious, dude. Really nice guy. Look at the caller ID from the United Kingdom. How cool is that? That's the first time I've had a guest on from overseas, man.
Our first international caller.
I guess, right, yeah.
Wow.
First international caller, man.
Episode 31. We're going global, man.
We're going global. Nah, he's cool, man.
Well, actually, we had those ISIS guys on.
We did have the ISIS guys on.
We had those on like episode 14.
Holy shit.
They're not around anymore.
I can't believe you brought that up,
man. Maybe that's the Charlies we're dealing with.
Dude, I'll tell you what, though, man. It is pretty cool. I was being honest and genuine when I said that I started watching his stuff way back when we first got this stuff going.
You've been talking about him for a while now.
Yeah, and it's because I truly enjoyed his comedy, dude. It's really funny stuff. It's intellectual funny stuff. You know,
I liked it. I like the man knot because you used to do that.
Yeah, dude. There's so many little funny little subjects, and I don't want to belittle by saying it's little, but you know what I mean? You can check out YouTube, and there's like, I don't know how many videos that are like 2 minutes long, 4 minutes long, and every one of them is awesome, dude. They're all funny. If you're dumb, or if you don't, you know, if you can't understand, you know, and it's not political, it's not dick and fart jokes, you know what I mean? It's actually funny stuff where he's changing his voice, he's dressing up in different characters and stuff like that, dude. It's hilarious. I absolutely love it.
I think he would do I think he'd do outstanding in America. I think if he came over here and brought his act over with what I've seen already, I think, you know, he'd go places.
He'd fit right in
because you know, comedy is a thing, man. I mean, there's, you know, so much has been done. People imitate stuff, but this guy's real. He's got his own persona. His comedy is outstanding. So, look we got a magician in the house.
We do. Bitsy's playing with the magic wand. Oh, she figured it out without instruction, dude.
She's better than you at it, dude. Dude, she's better than you at it.
Of course she is. She's a girl. I'm a boy. I suck at everything, dude. Hell yeah, Bitsy. Look at that. With the magic wand, Drake Spades would be jealous up in here. Drake would be like, how did you know that? I'm like Batman. How'd you figure that out?
Anything you can do, she can do
My
better.
vape box is about to die.
Anything you can do, she can do better. She can do anything better than you.
Thank you, Pops. Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
I need a charger. My vape box is about to die here.
You don't need a
This
vape
ain't
box,
good.
man. Wait, if you need some dick-flavored vape juice, you could just have it right off the tap, bro. Right here. Right off the tap.
God. What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. I forgot Bitsy was here. My bad. No,
All
she's
right.
leaving. I'm sorry, Bitsy. Don't leave.
You scared her right out of the studio.
I actually have a
She's not going anywhere.
She found the
Here, can you
fucking
charge it
portable
for me?
vape charger. You
Thank
need a
you.
vape pen that bad that you need
That
a
is
portable
outstanding.
vape charger?
I'm glad I now have an assistant on the show. Kevin, do you
A
have an
vape-
assistant?
You have a vape assistant.
You have an assistant?
I don't have an assistant.
I have an assistant. I guess, you know.
Damn it, man.
I'm just saying.
I thought you were my assistant, man.
All right.
Fuck. Really?
look. It's even a fish.
We've got enough time. Maybe we should address in this last hour just something that's kind of
Hold on. Wait. Hold on.
what?
I'm going to get a midget assistant because I can't have a bigger assistant than I am.
Is there such a thing as a mini Kevin? I don't think so. I don't think you can get a smaller assistant, dude.
Well,
Maybe equal size assistant.
hey, man, equal but separate. You know what I mean? Whatever, man. I'm cool. Whatever. I'll find a midget, dude. I'll find somebody shorter than me. That's about the same height as the beer fridge. I'll just be like, beer here. You know? Anyway, dude, I would be a great beer man at like a baseball game. If I worked at the Trop and I was just selling beer out of a little candy box over my shoulder.
Beer here.
Beer here. No, I'd be like, what? Am I too short? Come on, get a beer. What? You gonna get a beer from the tall guy? Get a beer from me. Come on, I'm short. Nobody can see me. I'll tell you what. I'll sneak you some beers. All right. Nobody will even know me. I'll come back. Nobody else is going to get these beers except you guys because I'm short and you'll be the only ones to see. I'll prey on the short people, dude. You
But
know?
imagine how tired you'd be at the end of the night with your little legs trampling up and down that stairs all day, dude. You'd be.
I'm built for speed, dude. I would be so fast. I'd be out of beer in like minutes, man. I'd be reloading beer. I'd make so much money.
Yeah, because you
You know
drank
what I
them
wanted
all.
to
You
tell
wouldn't be
that guy?
making money.
What's that, Pops?
You know what I want to tell Mr. Ray?
What do you want to tell Mr. Ray?
I wanted to tell him if he ever got to the Tampa airport, he should call us and we'd get down there, pick him up, and we'd give him a 2-day lesson in the American language so he could understand what was going on.
I think he's pretty good, and I think we scared him away by inviting him to Jay's futon.
I
do you
think
mean?
you did that.
Okay, well, you brought it up before the show.
No, I
so
told him I'd put him up if he wants to. I'd hang with that dude.
I would totally hang with the dude. Don't get me wrong, but I
I
wouldn't
didn't
creep
say
him out.
nothing about sharing a futon. That was all on you, man.
You told me before the show. You were like, Kevin, if you can get Sam Rae, he's cute, man. Get him to share the futon with me. And I was like,
Listen.
bro, man, quit hitting on the guests, man.
I
Male
will-
and female, you know?
I will never share my futon with someone who has a
English accent.
not tied.
He said English accent.
That is not what I said. Sam, if you're listening,
Well, he's definitely got an English accent.
well, he does, but I did not say that I would not share a bed with a guy with an English accent.
He could talk.
I would share a bed with a guy. No, I wouldn't.
He could talk to either one of you guys for 5 minutes, and you wouldn't know what the hell he said.
I would. Yeah, quit making noise, Pops. Take that away from him.
Stop that.
Why fidgeting, dude? You're like a fidget. What the fuck?